Hi there guys, I hope you are having a good day. Now, it's just a week away until Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones, and apparently the pay-per-view in the UK will be 19.95 or 99, one or the other. But that is quite expensive, but then again, Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones, two legends colliding. It is an exhibition, but boy does Roy Jones seem to be taking it seriously, as does Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson got back into those famous black trunks to have a photo shoot before this fight. Obviously, he's looking in incredible condition. Not like he was back in the day, but then back in the day, he was like 25 at his peak. So ultimately, Mike Tyson doesn't look like that. But Mike Tyson does look in incredible condition. I mean, it's brilliant what he is able to do at his age. Now, obviously, it's not just about how you look. In boxing, it's about what you can do. So a fighter might look aesthetically good and in great condition, but if it's not there, it's not there. Does Mike Tyson still have enough to give in the boxing ring? Well, I guess you could ask the same question about Roy Jones Jr. Does he have enough to give in the boxing ring? Are they at the same point? Yeah, I would say they are. I think that they've had similar experiences during their boxing careers. They've both been retired for quite some time, although Roy Jones retired later than Mike Tyson. So he's had the advantage of being an active fighter more recently than Mike Tyson. Maybe that could play a factor. Also, Roy Jones currently trains fighters, so he's constantly in that environment, and I think that that does kind of help him to continue with the mindset of a fighter, to have that kind of mental psyche. I think that does benefit him, or will do, going into this fight with Mike Tyson. Now, in this particular fight, I think that it's the case of the boxer can punch and the puncher can box, because it could be labelled like Mike Tyson is this big knockout puncher and Roy Jones is this silky, skillful boxer. But they both have similar skills in the fact that they can both hurt one another. So if Mike Tyson does want to stand there and trade with Roy Jones will use his angles and footwork, but he can hurt Mike Tyson. Now, having said that, I'm not expecting Roy Jones to stand there and have a fight with Mike Tyson. He's not going to do that. That would be crazy. What he is going to do is look to exploit some weaknesses in Mike Tyson. So use his angles and make Mike Tyson commit, then make him pay. So use his counter punches as well, because Roy Jones is an incredible counter puncher. So he will use that to his advantage in this fight. Mike Tyson might look to be a little bit cute to begin with, to make sure he's landing some jabs. I don't think he will go in there guns blazing looking for a knockout in the first round. I might be wrong, but ultimately I think that that would be a silly game plan to take in there with an adept counter puncher like Roy Jones. So I don't think he's going to do that. But nonetheless, I think that Mike Tyson will bring the heat, and I think that once one of them lands, because this is labelled an exhibition, the problem is when someone lands, what happens? They are fighters. They are not fighters who have exhibitions. They know how to fight. They don't know how to have an exhibition. So when one significant punch lands, what are they going to do? What's going to happen? It will catch fire, in my opinion. So I think that that will be very interesting in this exhibition, a fight between Roy Jones and Mike Tyson. Both fighters look in incredible condition, and it will be great to see them back in the ring on November 28th. Guys, anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below, leave a thumbs up, and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.